Hello, everybody. Welcome to the premiere episode of Dread Rising, an Outbreak Undead game. If you are here for the Muppet Show, you have come on the wrong night. Yeah, that's the other door. You're going to want to go back down the hallway, turn around, and make a left at the intersection. Don't go right.
Or just don't come back if you can't find it, though.
Don't you hate when you're trying to find Muppets and you end up in a room full of zombies?
I know. I hate that. I hate that.
So, you said it was that way?
No, you're in the right place. You're in the right place.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is totally the Muppet Show.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm in the right place then, yeah. Can't wait to meet Kermit. This is gonna be great.
No, wrong Muppets.
Wait.
Anyway, hello everybody. I'm going to introduce our cast here in just a moment, but first I want to talk about this game in general and this game in particular. So Outbreak Undead is a survival horror simulator. So this is going to be happening in present day time. There's going to be some sort of event that has caused people to start eating other people's flesh.
Do you really
This
need an
is a
occasion
horror
for that,
game.
though?
Yeah, well, this is a horror game, so we are going to put this out here right now. We have talked as a cast. We know about our individual veils and walls, and we won't cross those. If there's ever a moment where any of the cast is becoming uncomfortable, they have the option to send me a message, and we will move right past that, and we will continue on. We want everybody to have fun and be safe, mentally and physically. So nobody doing like wild, crazy physical things either while you're in your chair. I want to get tangled up in a cord again, like headphone cords are dangerous, just saying. Continuing on that vein, this is the first time that all of this cast is playing Outbreak Undead. It's a wonderful system, but it is also wonderfully complicated. And I only have a loose grasp of the rules. I really approach games in the method of Pirates from Pirates of the Caribbean, where it's all really just guidelines, really. So we'll continue as it goes, and as we become more comfortable with the system, we will be adding in more and more complicated rules. That is one of the beauties of this system. They straight up have a widget at the very beginning that says, "Hey, everybody, there's a lot of complicated rules here. If you don't want to use them, don't. Work with what works for your group," and that's what we're going to do. So at its base, this is a success with consequences game. It is deadly. It is designed to be deadly, and not everybody will survive. It is a D percentile system, so we will be rolling tens and percentiles, very similar to Call of Cthulhu, to see if we succeed in the various things that we want to try. Outside of that, there are a couple other dice that the characters will be rolling, but really those are just narrative lines to keep the story moving. I think that covers about all of the what's that word that I forgot again? I swear to God.
Disclaimers.
The
Jesus,
disclaimers.
Justin.
Wow, my brain is misfiring. And today I wore a very special shirt because there are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
I don't think that applies here.
Remember that when the zombies are munching on your liver.
I just got real sad.
Yeah.
Only if they do it with the side of fava beans.
You just turned into a Kryptonian? What was
Yeah,
that?
I just saw laser beams coming out of his eyes. He was mad.
Right?
I had no idea that was on. I'm so sorry that
No, I love it. Steer into the skid, Noir. Steer into the skid.
Zombies don't stand a chance.
Yo, guys, I was worried about surviving. Now I feel great. We've got Superman on our team. We are gonna be fun.
All right, we can quit. That was the highlight. That was it. That was all of episode 1.
We won the zombies.
I honestly didn't know that's what was gonna happen.
Isn't that the best?
Okay.
All right. We're going to go around real quick and just meet all of our cast members as who they actually are. We're not going to go into their characters just yet. We'll be meeting them all individually, but I just want everybody to see you and know your face real quick. So let's start down in the bottom left on the overlay with the Noir Enigma. Don't try and say that 3 times fast.
We tried.
It'll get awkward. Hi, everybody. I'm Noir. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram as the Noir Enigma, and you can find me on TikTok as Noir Enigma because I forgot my password. That's me.
And Noir, just because, and I am taking notes. What is your favorite sweet treat? Don't ask why, just answer the question.
Oh, okay. Dang, that's hard because I don't like chocolate. I'm gonna go with Chico sticks. You know, the
Ooh,
little
yeah, coconut.
Yeah.
Wow, what a choice.
I used to pretend they were cigars, and I made real hardcore decisions in the cafeteria in middle school.
I can see that. The godfather of the middle school, just sitting back, smoking on your Chico
On
stick.
him and his boys. Dead.
Tell Cersei it was
Taken
me.
care of. They'll be tell Cersei. They'll be sleeping with the Jello pudding pops. I couldn't think of another iconic cafeteria food. The rice pudding. Do they have rice pudding? Anyway, you know what? We're gonna travel up to Diana. Tell the folks playing along at home with their real world survival skills who you are.
Hey guys, I'm still Diana, still the other half of Bard and Barbarian. You can find me all over the internet, stating my opinion very loudly. And yeah, I do stuff for Die Hard Dice too. I do a lot of things everywhere.
Indeed. And what is your favorite sweet treat?
Why do I have to choose one?
Because this is very important. This is for science.
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers, red vines?
No, Twizzlers, you monster.
All right. I just misspelled that, but y'all don't need to know that. Lord Fancy, tell us who you are. A little bit about yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Lord Fancy. I DM and I do art over on my channel. You can find me under that name. We also have been back to D&D on Wednesdays, so tomorrow we'll have episode 2 of Fancy's Fables again, and it's been a great time. So yeah, if you're interested in similar things to this, well, we'd be happy to have you.
Wonderful community as well. And what is your favorite sweet treat?
You know, I was thinking about it, and I'm gonna have to go with Reasons.
Really? All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a common one.
Respectable.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that dark chocolate and that caramel that just demands to destroy your teeth.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
You
Not
will
just
never
for-
open your jaws again.
Not just for old men.
No.
And last but certainly not least, Alexander.
Hi everyone, this is my face. This is just what it looks like. You never get to see any more of it. You will be able to find me on Instagram under my name, because I don't really stream very often. I do voiceover work though, and I do have a game coming out soon. It's going to be called Lupus Ex Machina. So keep your eyes out for that.
Very cool. Is this a video game or a board game?
It is a video game.
Are you the Lupus or the Ex Machina?
I am actually the Lupus, the lead character. His name is not Lupus, though, but I am the lead character in it.
Nope, it is now. It's canon. You said it.
It's never lupus, Diana.
Never Lupus. Unless my skin is... And we already established my skin is pale. Not orange.
He might actually
And-
already be a zombie.
He might be.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep a close eye on him. And what is your favorite sweet treat?
I'm going to have to say chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Ooh.
But it has to be dark chocolate. Dark chocolate-covered espresso beans.
So I don't know why this is, but both when Lord Fancy said reasons, first I thought raisins, and I thought he meant chocolate-covered raisins, and I was like, you know, that's an odd choice. I won't judge you, but that's like the last one that anybody grabs at the movie theater. And then you said chocolate-covered, and for some reason my brain went straight to raisins again. I thought I don't know, I got raisins on the brain for some reason. It's
Maybe
weird.
you should have. I've got some here. Do you want some raisins?
No, thank you. Nature's fruit
okay.
snack.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. So we are going to be joining our intrepid cast in the small town in the Pacific Northwest of Corvallis. One of the key features of Corvallis here is the University of Oregon, OSU, Oregon State University. I guess I will get in trouble. Somebody's going to call me out on that. I apologize. And today, we are headed to the OSU campus for a large event that has been planned for months. It's a convention of pop culture that has brought many people to the city from far and wide because there's a lot of events going on. Primarily focused around the OSU Conference Center and the Alumni Center, with some satellite events at the Hilton Garden Inn as well, right across the street. There's even concerts planned both Friday and Saturday night, and we're going to be zooming into this town Saturday mid-morning, about 11 a.m. So the things are just starting to kick off. There have been some troubling news reports coming out of some of the larger cities on the coast, particularly Seattle this morning. Just went dark. There were riots in the streets. The media that was coming out of those places has been shaky. A lot of interrupted transmissions, cell phone footage being leaked out to Facebook. Looks like brutal riots. People are getting knocked down, beaten up. There have been a lot of censoring because there's blood. It's troubling. And this morning, as I said, all transmissions, all news radio broadcasts out of the city of Seattle went dark. 2 days ago, the East Coast started getting really fuzzy. There were transmissions coming out of New York, Washington, D.C., even Chicago, that the riots had spread to those cities as well. Media was on a blackout where the anchors were covering nothing but these riots, and they started to get progressively more violent. But that didn't dampen the spirits of the people of Corvallis. Nothing had happened here yet. Those were the big cities. There was a lot of land between Corvallis and Salem or Portland. And gosh darn it, they'd been planning this for a long time. There's a lot of money sunk into it. They'd had their hotels booked for months, years in some cases. The Airbnbs all around were booked. So the show must go on, right? Friday afternoon kicked off. There was a wonderful concert at the Reser Stadium, home of the Beavers since 1953. And tonight there's another headline. Here Come the Mummies. They're playing tonight. The headline cast, the entire cast, those that are still alive, of The Princess Bride is going to be sitting in panels all day Saturday afternoon. Cary Yules himself will be doing his photographing. Wow.
Cary Yules is taking pictures of people.
He'll be doing his photo spots with other cast members later this evening after their panel.
Can you take this shot as you wish?
And that is where we're going to start. We're going to zoom in on the road between the conference hall and the Alumni Center as Daniel Smith and his friends travel, walking towards the convention hall where the panels are said to be. They want to get a good seat. Daniel, you're walking with your friends that I had here, and I have deleted them. Tell us a little bit about yourself as we come in. What do the folks see as the camera zooms in on Daniel here?
Well, you see Daniel dressed as I currently am, wielding a red lightsaber that is not ignited because it's in the middle of the day, so nobody can see it anyway. And a backpack that you don't know what's in it. But you can take a probably solid guess and say that it's con crud, con food. And then I'm surrounded by my friends. Tom, who is dressed as Beast Boy. He had shaved part of his head right before we left, so it looked perfect.
Commitment.
You had Matt. Matt, who was he was just in his regular clothes today. He brought some cosplays, but he chose to just be in a jeans and shorts type of situation because his girlfriend Cassandra didn't want him to be dressed up every day of the con like we do every year. But no, not this year. Sorry, I have some issues with Cassandra.
Yeah, it sounds like there's some
Like,
animosity there.
Honestly, she could die tomorrow and I wouldn't care.
Well, all right. Takes notes on who's going to survive. Let's see here. So as you all head from one building to the next, you just left an amazing lightsaber demonstration over on the soccer field, and south of that at the track and field center, you saw there's a very lively Quidditch match going on. With people running around on brooms, dressed up in robes. This is a big event. It's going from dawn to dusk. And as you're walking through the conference center on your way over to the Alumni Center, you pass several booths. In fact, there's one selling dice. Die Hard Dice. There's a whole booth there. And they have a big sign up. And it says, if you happen to be walking past this booth, why don't you put exclamation DHD in chat and enter to win a set of Die Hard dice? You thought that was very strange and oddly specific. And yet you tweeted out exclamation point DHD, and you were entered into a contest to win in approximately an hour and a half a set of Die Hard dice.
All right, good to know.
So meta.
I'm very excited.
And
Those are some good dice, Die Hard dice.
Yeah, they're great. You cross the open path and you see some people milling about. It looks like some people were out late last night. There's a few cast aside beer bottles, and it looks like maybe some partying was going on here on the campus. And you make your way across to the Alumni Center, where you are about to get in line because you don't want to miss Carrie. You've been waiting for this for years, it seems like. Do you and your friends have anything to say about the recent riots?
I guess I'll look over at Matt, and first I would like to, just thank him for dressing up. Thanks, Matt, for dressing up.
Man, you know that she wanted me not to have stuff all over my face today. Just come on, just give it a rest, man.
Every year, for 4 years, this has been our whole thing. This has been it. This has been us. We've been coming here, dressing up as you were supposed to be the Jedi to my Sith. Now I just look like an idiot. I should have worn my Dread Pirate Robert's costume, but no.
Look, I know. I just didn't want to have the thing on my face all day, and it's really warm, the hood, and Cassandra doesn't like to be seen with me when I'm all dressed up.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, so have you heard from the family back home in New York?
No, man. Actually, my sister messaged me and said that they were putting them on lockdown, and that was the last text message that I got, and nobody's updating anything on social media.
I guess I could try and get in touch with Dad, but how he is. He responds so very rarely. But sure, I'll send him a message and see if he knows what's going on.
I'm starting to get a little worried, man. Honestly, I feel like maybe we should cut this short and see if we can get a plane home tonight.
Are you kidding? If they're on lockdown, then we shouldn't head out there anyway. Because, what are we going to do? Get there and then also be on lockdown?
Guys, why are we walking so much? I just want to get some bagels.
Oh my God, Cassandra, shut up!
Are you gonna let him talk to me that way?
Yeah, Matt, are you gonna let me talk to her that way?
Come on, man. Just give it a rest. Can we just get through the day?
I
We're
can
at
get
it
through the day.
all night.
Yes, fine. If Cassandra can get off her stupid high horse and accept the fact that you enjoy nerd stuff.
Oh my God, I can't even with this guy today. Do we have to go sit and watch these old crusty farts talk about this movie that nobody gives a shit about?
Old crusty farts, movie nobody cares. Matt, what are you doing with your life?
Look, this dude's like 90 years old. So he swung a sword or something back in like the 60s or whatever.
He is one of the greatest actors that this whole world has ever produced. How dare you?
Sandra, can you just we'll sit through the thing and then, you know what, I'll take you out to dinner while he's waiting in line for his picture. Okay? We'll go somewhere nice, just the two of us. Fine. I guess.
You are going to miss meeting one of your idols for a fling. Good for you, man. You really know what your priorities are.
A fling? Man, we've been dating for 6 months. I think she's the one. I think she's the one.
You said that about Sarah, Sasha, and, if I'm not mistaken, Amanda.
But we really have a connection this time. Come on, guys. Tom is really into Beast Boy. Let's just get along. Come on, let's get in line. I want to play some Game Boy. Wait,
You
what
know
do the
what,
kids have
Tom?
nowadays? Switch?
Switch.
Yeah, there we
Kids
go.
use Switch these days. Right. You know what, Tom? You're right. Why don't you and I hang out here? And you know what, Matt? Why don't you go ahead and take your little girlfriend off to go see your stupid little movie or go to a dinner, whatever it was you said you wanted to do. Asshole.
You know what, Daniel? I'm fucking tired of this. You know, you've had a huge attitude this entire trip. Cassandra and I we're gonna leave.
Bye.
She turns around and flips you off as she walks away. Guess we know who he's choosing.
Worst decision of his life. And he bought a Zune.
So you all get in line. There's actually already people there now that you've had to wait and have this argument on the lawn. You aren't first in line. So who knows if you'll even get to ask your question. Anyway.
I'm telling you, Tom, if this annoying woman keeps me from asking this question, I'm sleeping in your room tonight. This is just how it is.
I don't know. Come on, man. Why do I have to suffer? What if I find a chick and she wants to like come back and have drinks and stuff in my room or something, or like wants to come back and that's why I brought my PlayStation 5 so that she could come back to my room and play PlayStation 5 with me.
Tom, we've been here for 4 years in a row now, and you say that every year, just with a different system, and it never happens. So I'm gonna need you to lower your expectations and just, you know, accept that you're not exactly the best looking Beast Boy there is, or the funniest, but
Wow,
you're
Daniel,
my friend, so it's fine.
You're being a real dick this weekend.
Yeah. So, you excited to see this guy though, right?
Totally.
Good.
And we're going to shift to a little intersection south of the stadium. So the city is spared no expense here, and they really have gone all out. There's a full police presence. They're blocking off Southwestern Boulevard all the way up to Southwest 15th, as well as 26th, just to keep all traffic out of the way, all the way up to Washington. So there's this large square of real estate that is just being walked all over by all these pop culture convention attendees. And we zoom in to a police car that is sitting at the intersection. There's cones set up on either side, and there are two very bored looking police officers. Lord Fancy, what do we see when we zoom in here?
So, Deputy Gray is sitting in his squad car with his trusty partner, Raymond Scott, and they're probably just shooting the shit until it just comes down to making fun of the kooks walking in front of them.
Man, how did we get this gig? Johnson, they got football tickets last year. They were at every football game. How did we get the nerd convention?
It came down to the draw.
I don't believe that. Look, I think somebody doesn't like us. This is bullshit. We've been passed over too many cool things.
Well, when it comes to the safety of the town, that's pretty cool, right?
Dude, I think you are a bigger nerd than these folks dressed up like Harry Potter over here.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit, Scott. I don't know what Johnson's got up his ass, but I swear, since he took that office, it's just been nothing but pencil pushing for us.
Have you asked him?
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "Oh, Mr. Johnson, would you mind cutting my pay in half so I can move into a smaller house with my wife and child? That'd be great."
Yes. I guess it could be worse. Have you looked at taking any private gigs?
There's nothing out here. We'd have to move anyways, or I'd be away from home even more. I try and spend as much time with him now as I can.
How old is he now? Like 14 or something?
He's 5. Calvin?
Yeah, I was close. I don't know. Look, kids are the same from like the age of 4 until they're like 18. They all look the same to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade the bachelor life and saddle myself with a 18-year-old or a 18-year long STD, if you know what I'm saying. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm not ready.
You're doing great for yourself, Scott. You're right. You should just keep on going with that.
What are you trying to say, man?
I'm just calling him as I see him.
Look, I got a nice car.
Mm-hmm.
I got a nice apartment with HOAs. I don't have to worry about shit.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the fixtures in my bathroom? They're beautiful brass. I ordered those from Italy.
Scott, if that's what you find enjoyment in, I'm not gonna judge you, man.
I appreciate it. No, you're pretty even keeled dude. I guess that's why we get along so good. And you really enjoy doing paperwork. I hate it. It works out. What do they call it when that like clownfish eats the anemone or whatever it is? It's one of those like relationships,
Well, we're definitely not symbiotic.
I don't know about that. I feel like I'm getting stuff out of it. Anyway, have you been hearing the chatter about these riots?
Yeah, all over the news, all up north, Washington. Something going down on the East Coast.
I'm really surprised they went through with this stupid thing. I thought they were going to ban travel or something. Like, it's getting pretty serious. I haven't heard.
Especially
Seattle just went dark this morning.
Yeah, I heard something about that. They're just north of us. There's going to be some spillover somewhere, but I'm glad that we're at least out in the backwoods. But this convention's going to bring them all here.
Yeah, all of them. Look, I hope it's something. We've got those. I've been this. It's too quiet here, right? Like, I want some action. I didn't join the police force to babysit nerds and traffic. I'm tired of writing tickets.
Well, maybe you should find a bigger city, Scott, because I guarantee you end up in a situation where you've got a gun in your hand and your heart's beating and you're between life or death and there are other people around you that need you to make the right choice. I hope you're capable of making that choice in that moment.
Look, I know you say this every time that I'm so lucky I've never had to draw my gun, but man,
you don't want it, man.
I don't know. He reaches over and grabs the radio. Hey, is there anything going on? It's all quiet here. We're just looking at a bunch of nerds. Anybody else see anything? And you know that there's 4 other squad cars at each of the major intersections here, and they all check back in. No, there's nothing going on here. Although it looks like there's a fight down on this soccer match over here, the soccer game with the brooms that they're playing over here. That might shape up to be something fun to watch. Are you worried, Maxwell? Are you worried about the rumors going on and the blackouts?
No, not yet.
Doesn't affect you?
If it becomes something I have to deal with, I have to deal with it. But, the dark never scared me.
The dark never scared me. That's deep. That's deep. We're going to shift to a gentleman standing nervously in a hallway. Noir, the camera zooms on you, and what do they see?
I'm just fidgeting with some papers, making sure that I have all my ducks in a row. I've got some bad news to deliver, and usually when there's bad news to deliver, there are a lot of questions, so I need to make sure that I have all my answers ready for all these questions. I've got my trusty dusty mechanical pencil. It's custom made, has my name on it. It's real nice. I am a shorter gentleman, but I'm short and stocky, surprisingly more muscular than you would think an accountant is, and that's basically because I've taken a lot of after work activities because I need to revitalize my marriage, but that's not important.
Yeah, you know what? I respect that. Trying to change your life, turn things around.
Look good, feel good.
Yeah. So you have some bad news. As I said, you're standing outside a door. In the alumni center, back behind where the conference rooms and everything are, there's some offices, and you know on the other side of this door is the person in charge of this conference, Ms. Quinn Strong, and she has a bit of a reputation. And you were called in on a Saturday to come let Ms. Quinn Strong know that there have been some additional charges that have to be filed that exceed the budget that her company originally allotted for this event. See, last night the concert went a little bit longer than they had anticipated, and the spillover from the concert it lasted a little bit longer, which means that the police presence had to be out there, which means that the mayor had to approve overtime. There's a lot of budget cuts going on right now, and overtime is not something the mayor wants to shoulder. So they're going to pass that on to the convention, and unfortunately, that's your job.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. We have this information in the contracts. So this shouldn't be a surprise. This is more of a courtesy visit than anything, I think.
Sure, she'll understand. Why don't you open that large, intimidating...
Finally, I've been waiting for over half an hour. I would like a Greek salad, dressing on the side. And could I get a Diet Coke refill? This one's, I'm just drinking water now. If I wanted to do that, I'd get a bottle of water, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm not here for that. I'm sorry. I'm with the city. I'm here to discuss, well, you're aware that the concert went on 30 minutes longer than it was scheduled. Last night for so unfortunately, as mentioned in the contract, I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Clyde. Right, but that's not important. What's important?
The point,
dear. There are now. Yes, right. That's what I'm getting to. There were some overages Due to police presence having to stay longer, and then, we had to have our janitorial services stay longer. And as mentioned in the contract under Section AQB3, that does incur a fine that can be levied to your company. And in this instance, I have the
I'm gonna stop
unfortunate
you right there.
responsibility.
I'm gonna stop you.
Yeah.
A lot of words coming out of your mouth. So the concert that you are referencing, the one that occurred last evening, actually started 45 minutes behind schedule because the men who were supposed to be there to ensure that the electrical was hooked up correctly did not appear on time as scheduled. So in fact, you'll see, truly, I've saved your workmen 15 minutes of their time, and really we should be getting a deduction for that. So I'll expect an updated bill on my desk at some point this weekend. Probably not tomorrow. I really don't want to be here any longer than is necessary.
You see, I accounted for that, and even if that were true, that still means that
you're still talking.
Oh, that's how I have to. That's the only means I have to refute your point.
You can go now.
That was a Greek salad with a Coke?
Yeah, a Greek Diet Coke. Diet Coke.
Well,
yeah.
Of course. How about we continue this over lunch? I'll bring you a Greek salad, and we can discuss how we are over budget by 3.222%.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Clyde Miss, the accountant for the city. Hi.
And as that look of incredulity passes over your face, what do people see here, Quinn Strong, as they are looking at you?
Quinn looks like me if I took care of myself and had entered a world of corporate finery, so to speak. She's wearing very expensive shoes, a very expensive tailored suit. Her hair is perfectly coiffed. You can tell that she takes care of herself. She's got a heavy clipboard under one arm, and she never puts down her phone.
You are not from here, is that correct?
Gross, no.
You just left the city of Chicago on Wednesday evening to get here in time to make sure that everything was set up. Do you have any concerns over the growing blackout? You actually haven't been able to contact your peers at headquarters since yesterday morning.
Oh. I mean, I don't really concern myself too much with what other people at the company are doing. I can manage this by myself. They're probably just taking a long weekend. Lazy fucks.
What about you, Clyde? As you stand here staring at this, is there a height difference here? Is one of you taller than the other?
I am a strong 5'6".
I'm definitely taller.
Yeah. As you stand here looking up at this slightly intimidating, if not more than slightly, executive, what's going through your mind besides that? Are you thinking about these recent riots and blackouts and?
No, I'm thinking about the fact that there have been multiple studies that show that diet sodas aren't that much healthier than regular sodas, and I don't understand why they're so pervadingly popular. I just don't get it. The numbers speak for themselves.
Very much in the moment, sort of man.
Yes,
that makes.
I'm really trying not to laugh, but it's really hard.
No, it's wonderful. Quinn, you are slightly annoyed already before this gentleman entered your makeshift office. As you look around in this conference room that you have commandeered for the weekend, both of you see a bank of monitors with security cameras showing different parts of the venue. You see a couple cameras that were linked into the soccer field, and you see the lightsaber demonstration that is wrapping up over there with some some live full armor medieval style combat reenactors about to take over. You see the cameras focused on the track and field center, where the Quidditch match looks like it's devolved into more of a punching match. There must be some sort of altercation between houses. How much nerd knowledge does Quinn have? Is she tapped in? Does she know that the Gryffindor are fighting the Slytherin right now on the track and field?
Well, she knows how to get him to spend money, that's for sure.
And there's other cameras for different areas. There's several from the main concert venue over at the stadium, where they are still they're setting up the stage for the act that's coming this evening. And you see the line growing in the alumni center outside of your office, actually around the corner, for the main event of the afternoon, the cast of Princess Bride. And you're irritated because your assistant called in sick today. Like, who does that? You're here for a weekend. She said she wasn't feeling well, and you admit that she looked kind of shitty yesterday, but she powered through. And look, there's no time for this. This is business, right? You get here, you do the job, and then you go home, and then you can be sick later.
I'm just gonna fire her when we get back to Chicago. It's fine.
That's fair. She probably deserves it.
Well, every assistant I've had so far this year has just not been able to keep up.
Clyde, you know that there is a makeshift cafeteria that's been set up in the Alumni Center that has an assortment of pre-made sandwiches and salads. And as you know, there is actually they make a really good peanut butter cookie. And if you have to suffer through this, you could at least get yourself a snack. You've been taking care of your body, but you know what? You deserve this. You're about to have a very uncomfortable conversation with this woman.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, yes.
Cleveland,
Miss
was
Shaw.
it? Clausen. So
I get that joke all the time. No, it's Clyde.
okay. You know what? I would really insist that you take this matter to your superiors down at City Hall. I mean, considering how much money we've brought into this shithole town this weekend, you'd think you'd be more accommodating to the biggest event of the year. Based on this conversation, I'm not really certain we're going to come back if you're going to nickel and dime us like this.
Well, if I do have to say, rules are rules, and they did pull all this information in the contract. But I see that if paying what you agreed is too difficult, this might not be the place for you. So I'll go about getting something to eat from the cafeteria. I can definitely come back with a Greek salad and a Diet Coke, and we can discuss this more seriously. They sent me because I'm the best with the numbers, and the numbers don't lie. So, oh wow, that is not what a beater is supposed to be doing on the Quidditch field. Yikes. I will be right back. And you just have a great day. Have a great day. He's gonna go get that cookie.
We're gonna shift as Clyde goes to make his exit. Back to Daniel standing in line. They've just opened the doors. So you and Todd are gonna try and get a good seat. You want to make sure you don't miss this.
Okay. So we rush in with everybody else, and I drop down and I take my backpack and set it on the chair next to me, so when Matt comes back, he's got a spot. But I strategically made sure not to put another one down to save a spot for Cassandra.
That's
So
Cold.
Yeah. Really, dude. You know what? If I had a backpack, I would save it. But can't you put your lightsaber in the other seat or something? They're gonna get mad if they come back and you only saved one seat.
Oh, fine. You are just full of heart, Tom. Full of heart.
Look, it was an unpleasant flight out here. God, these fangs are really getting annoying. It was an unpleasant
Just take
flight.
your teeth out, Tom.
Just take your mask off, Dan.
I am a Sith Lord. I can't take my mask
I am
off.
Beast
I need it to
Boy.
help
I
me
can't
breathe.
just take my teeth out.
Oh, you could. You can. Nobody can see you. Okay, you just keep your mouth closed. No one will notice.
Look, attention
Everyone
to
would notice
detail.
if I took off my mask.
Attention to detail is what gets ladies back for the PS5. Trust me.
Yeah.
I've been
Works
doing
every
research
time.
this year.
Look, I know you paid for the lady that came to your room the other night. Okay, I know that.
I didn't.
And I know that's the only way you've ever been able to get anyone, and that's okay. You know, prostitution is the oldest profession for a reason. It's fine. You know, I don't judge you. This is a safe space.
Look, she couldn't get her own PS5. Look, sometimes I go to Walmart and I'm like, hey, they're sold out, but I have one if you want to come back to my room and play some PS5. And it works.
And afterwards, did you give her money?
No, she enjoyed a good game of PS5ing and then she left.
Okay. All right. Well, just to see what the story of your room says when we get back, because we both know you didn't clean it.
No, why would I do that?
Slob.
We're only here for 3 days.
You're so inconsiderate. You know, these hotel managers have to put up with a lot. All right, and you are one of those people that just mess up the room and then don't clean. This is why Matt is my best friend, and you are coming up number 2, man. You're gonna have to pull harder. You want to be number 1.
Wow, Dan, you're being a real dick today. I'll say it again.
I don't know how you haven't realized this about me. We've been friends for years. This is just me. This is every day.
No, I think you're mad at Matt and you hate Cassandra and you've just dialed it up a notch. Look,
That's fair. That's fair. I am pretty upset with Cassandra.
Yeah, the world could end tomorrow and you want to spend your last days being a dick? Come on.
You know what, Tom? You're right. You're right. I definitely don't want to. If the world ends tomorrow, I don't want to save that bitch a seat.
Wow, man. You know what? This is the attitude you want to bring to Carrie Yules? Really?
No, that's why I'm getting it out now.
Suddenly, so while you all have been arguing, the auditorium is slowly filled up. And there's a commotion at the back of the hall. And the doors get pushed open. There were, the ushers that kind of cap the room. The door gets pushed open and Cassandra's there and she's got blood on the side of her face. And she looks around and locks eyes with you as you turn to see what the commotion is. And she goes, Matt! Oh my God, Matt, he just got attacked in the... And she's not making much sense.
Oh, look who decided to finally join the party and get dressed up. This is great. You guys even went in on a whole story. Awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. What, you guys decided to come as victims of something? Where'd you guys get the fake blood?
The ushers kind of tried to grab her and shuffle her out. Ma'am, the hall is at capacity. No, you don't. I need help. Somebody help me. Ma'am, there is security positioned at the front entrance. If you have an issue, please go talk to them. Really, this is at capacity. And they push her out and close the doors.
Tom, do you think we should go check on them, or do you think that it was part of their costume?
Dude, I've never seen Cassandra get that emotional. I'm concerned, man. I think we should go see what's going on, because I know you got some killer seats here, but I don't think they'd mess with you like that, man.
All right, but I'm telling you now, and I say this with the most love I can, but if she is playing a trick on me, I'm going to have my father send her somewhere else, and then I'm going to take Matt and then tie him down to a chair until he's my friend again. Yeah, that'll work.
Wow, man,
Yeah, all
I
right.
think you have some issues.
Yeah, my issue is going to be if I miss meeting Carrie Yule. That's going to be my issue. Let's
Come
go
on,
see
let's-
what's wrong
let's
with
go see
her.
what's going on.
So we
going
get
to-
up,
As
grab all my
you
stuff.
go back down the aisle, somebody immediately takes your seat. Thanks, man. Enjoy the drama.
Never get a best friend.
And
That's what I say to him as I walk away.
the ushers open the door, let you out, and two more people happily go in for the capacity limit. And we're going to
That's
shift
it.
back
I'm
over
gonna
to
make her disappear. Gonna make her disappear.
the
Just gonna have to see
intersection.
what happens.
The two police officers sitting in the car. You're continuing with your board conversation when your radio goes off and it says, "Hey, guys, this fight going on over on the soccer field is actually getting pretty intense. I think we're gonna go check it out." And you recognize the voices as the two officers that were at the intersection of Plymouth and the Philomath Boulevard and 15th, Southwest 15th, right over there on the corner there. Yeah, man, this is getting a little intense. It's been going on way too long. We're gonna go check it out. Just keep an ear out.
Can we see the soccer field from our street, or is this?
Sorry, the track and field center where they were playing the Quidditch match.
Oh, okay.
So you're down in that corner. I don't know what the topography is here, but there's those apartments between you and the actual field there.
Yeah. Then I'll radio back. Yeah, just break it up, send them on their way. Hopefully nothing comes of it.
And this is friggin' weird. Do you ever get into this stuff?
What?
Like the dressing up and the I don't know, these games that they're playing and stuff.
No. Used to dress up as a kid. Dad beat my ass every time I did, though.
You got a rough life, man. I guess
I have time for other things now.
yeah, like kids and stuff, I guess.
How about you?
Guys, we're gonna need some backup here. There's blood everywhere. It looks like these kids are tearing each other apart. Oh my God. Okay. We need backup. Backup now. Send an ambulance as well. There definitely need some. There's gonna be some hospital visits here.
I'm gonna flip on the lights. I'm on my way. Crank it around.
So you're able to drive up. Do you see the road just south of the Oak Apartments there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can flip it up through there. Cherries are spinning, sirens are going, and when you get to the top there, you can kind of jump the car off the road a little bit, but it kind of goes into a marshy, and there's like some angled seating. It's not full on stadium, but it's like a steep grassy bank where people can sit and watch the events. So you'll have to hop out of your car to continue down the bank. And when you get to the top there, you do see what looks like just a mass of writhing bodies, different colored cloaks. And you see some bodies that are laying off outside of the pile, sort of like twitching, like they've been hit in the head or something. And you see your two officer friends pulling people off the pile, and there is blood flying. And as you stand watching, one of the officers goes to reach in and grab somebody, and that person turns around and jumps on them and tackles them to the ground. And you hear through your radio, officer down, we need more backup.
What the hell? Scott. And I'm gonna head towards the track and field center. I'm gonna have my hand ready on my holster and start rushing up, but I'm probably gonna start slowing down as I hit the fence and really I can get a full view of everything that's going on. By that time, what's happening to the second officer?
By the time you get down there, he also has been overwhelmed. One of the bodies that one of the thrashing bodies that he threw off to try and break up the fight tumbled and then came back and jumped on his back and knocked him into the pile.
Dispatch, we need more backup. We need ambulances, everything. We need to send it to the track and field. There's a mass riot going on right now. Scott, you do not shoot anybody. We need to get them out of there. And I'm gonna jump the fence and start walking forward with my pistol drawn and start commanding people to break it up.
Nobody pays attention to you. You pass a body as you're heading towards the main group there that looks like it's had its throat ripped out. It is not moving. The eyes are staring, and it's got multiple wounds across its body.
Shit. How close am I to the mass?
You're about 15 feet from the main pile now.
I'm gonna take a look at Scott.
He's staring, just like, what do we do? What do we do?
We need to get
Max,
them out of there.
Max, what do we do?
We gotta get them out of there, and I'm gonna
There
start.
are screams coming from this pile now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid as much as I can being pulled into that. I'm gonna run around the side, and if there's somebody on top of them, I'm gonna you need to get off right now. Get up.
No response to your visual or your verbal commands.
This is your last warning before I take fire on you. Get off of it.
With that, the person on the back of this police officer turns around and looks at you. They have bloody tendrils of flesh dripping from their mouth. Their eyes have a gray coating over them, like they don't look like they see. They're wearing a red Harry Potter robe, but as they turn towards you, a low guttural escapes their throat, and it begins to slowly turn further towards you, its whole body. The officer on the ground is not moving.
I'm gonna kick him off. I'm gonna run up and kick him off and grab the officer by the collar and try and drag him away.
Give me our first roll of the game. Give me brawl.
All right.
What's the number you're trying to beat here?
34.
Do you have a support on this for anything from your abilities? Okay. So with this system, if you have a support, so certain abilities will give you a support in this, which means that you you basically roll with advantage. So you roll twice and take the better of the two rolls.
I got 15.
15. So 34 minus 15, that is 2 full degrees of success. Degrees of success are measured in tens, starting with the 34 to 24, and then, I guess you didn't quite make your second one. Math is hard. So you succeed, and you have a full degree of success. So tell me how this plays out.
Yeah, so still gun in hand, the thought honestly crosses my mind to just shoot them in the shoulder. But seeing as they are no longer attacking the officer, I'm going to take the opportunity to kick them off. I'm going to step forward, heavy boot right to the center of mass to throw them off, and then just immediately just grab the collar of the officer and start dragging them away from the pile, and hopefully out of harm's way.
As you do this, so you successfully boot the Harry Potter cosplayer off of your friend, and it lands in the pile with kind of a boneless roll, but it immediately stands back up. And at this point, 4 or 5 more of the individuals that were previously attacking something in this pile turn towards you, and you notice that sort of glazed look over their eyes as well. Every single one of them have blood smears of some sort across their face, and some of them are even sporting wounds that look pretty terrible. Large chunks of skin ripped from their arms, from necks, from faces, and they all turn towards you, and they all utter that same and take one step towards you. The officer that you are holding the collar isn't moving, and there are multiple wounds on their body.
Fuck. Where's Scott?
About this time, as you start to take a look around, you hear a weapon discharge. Bang, 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 as Scott has pulled out his revolver, or his service weapon, and began discharging into the four individuals that are moving towards you. You see the bullets impact center mass, and the bodies jerk and keep coming towards you, except now they have turned their attention towards the gunfire, and several more are coming off of the pile and beginning to look around for the source of the noise.
Scott, hold your fire. Get back to the fucking vehicle. I'm sorry. And then I'm just gonna book it.
Which direction are you running?
Back from where I came, so southwest.
Back towards your car?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a... is there a run roll here? Hold, jump, leap, no. No, there's not. Okay. You take off running. You hit the fence. Give me a jump roll to see how quickly you get over that fence.
51. So 2 degrees of failure? No, 1 degree of failure.
Yep.
Bye, Maxwell.
So I imagine what happens here is I'm running, and I'm probably moving faster than Officer Scott at this point. And I hit the fence, and I go to jump it, but then remember he's behind me and hesitate for a moment, causing myself to stumble as I turn to look to see where he is.
So you stumble, but you stumble in the act of leaping, so you roll over the fence as you go. You hit the far side with a thud. The wind gets knocked out of you, but you have a front seat view as the front runners reach your partner and grab him. As he's running away, they grab his shoulders and bear him to the ground. He lifts his head up to try and get loose, and as he does, one of the creatures sinks its teeth right into his neck, as the other one takes a bite out of his shoulder, and an unearthly scream rips out of his throat as he stares at you. His eyes go wide in pain and fear as the Quidditch players tear into him.
Okay. Are there just 2 on him, and are there more coming?
There are 2 on him for now, and there are 3 more right on the heels, and there are 3 more behind him as the pile starts to break apart.
I'm probably going to start scooting backwards. Shit. Fuck. And get in the car.
As you make it back to the car, we're going to shift again. Clyde, you have opened the door again. Quinn, what is your assistant's name?
Who cares? Annabelle, Maria. I don't really remember. She's only worked for me for a couple days.
You're saying your goodbyes, Clyde. You know what? We'll work this out. I'm gonna go get the. You open the door, and standing there is a sick-looking individual. As you look at her, you think, maybe you can tell she's sick. Her hair just kind of hangs a little, that unwashed look when you just don't feel well and your hair is just lank and limp. And she's got deep, dark circles under her eyes, and she looks up at you as it looked like she was about to knock on the door right as you opened it, and she goes, Quinn. And she takes a step into the room.
I know it's not my place to say, but this young lady clearly looks unwell. Perhaps maybe you should go home and get some rest.
I agree. Get out of here. You're disgusting. You're gonna make everyone else sick too. Just
she
go.
kind of like jerks around her stomach in pain, and I need help. And as she jerks forward, you notice that there's a sore on her neck. It looks like she's put a bandage over it of some sort, but there's blood leaking through it, and it's right on the shoulder there.
No, here. Can we get her a seat? Can Miss Strong, can we get her a seat?
Shouldn't we get her to a medical tent or something? This doesn't seem sanitary.
Yes, but but we don't want her walking there. He's just gonna kind of like hands on her shoulder, like, please, if you don't mind, can we just get you to sit for just a moment?
She falls down to one knee as you put your hand on her.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll get her to a doctor right now. I'll take her there myself. If you allow us to pay 2% overages.
We're not negotiating.
I'll book the town for another 2 years on our contract. It's a win-win for everybody.
I don't have the authority to approve that.
But then what are you doing here?
I'm here to collect what's owed, and more importantly, we have a sick young lady here who is clearly in need of medical attention, and you're trying to negotiate. Now, Miss Strong, I know your reputation, but even so, that is a little underhanded.
Did it work though?
No, it did not work. We need to get her help.
Fine. We'll get her to a doctor.
At this point, she suddenly snaps her head up. And before, where you saw the dark circles, it looks like they've almost gone into her eyes, and they have this gray film over them where she doesn't look like she's seeing what she's looking at. And she lunges at you, Quinn. Hands straight out.
I hit her with my clipboard.
Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to actually incorporate our speed dice into this roll. So, she's going to lunge forward. In that moment, is that the action that you would like to take there, Miss Strong, is to lash out with your clipboard?
Yes, because now I have grounds to sue the city too. I've been assaulted, so
by your own assistant.
Employee.
And what would your action be there, Clyde, when you see this young woman lunge?
Well, I've done some volunteering for summer camp, and you've got to treat some medical whoopsies that the kiddies have on them every now and then. So I would like to see what's wrong with her. I just kind of want to see if I recognize this.
Okay, so you're gonna do more of a spot listen type of thing.
Let's see. This isn't something I have for an ability clinical skills. I was hoping I could see something there, but you know what? No, I'm just going to try and restrain.
Okay.
Restrain the
so grapple. Yeah. All right, so roll me, both of you, roll me your 10 in your percentile as well as a single blue d6.
A percentile? Oh, that's probably not good. All right, so I got 8% and 5 on the blue D6.
You got an 8?
Yeah.
Hot damn. Okay. What'd
that
you roll,
good?
Miss Strong?
Well, I rolled 30%, and I thought that was pretty good. And I rolled a 3 on my speed die.
Okay. So your action is going to happen first. How many successes is that? What's your roll for brawl?
Oh, you didn't tell me what I was rolling.
I'm sorry.
I had to beat a 42%, so I have 1 degree of success.
1 degree of success.
Yeah.
And what was your what's your number on grapple there? Dash.
Oh.
Clyde. I don't know why I said dash.
Oh wait, what am I looking for?
Your grapple number.
My grapple is strength plus willpower, so it's 50.
Your grapple is 50. Okay, you have 5 degrees of success with an 8, so that is the absolute.
It's
We're
50,
adding, like-
so you added mathematically it can't be 50.
Oh wait, look, I thought we added strength plus willpower, which is 20 and 30.
It's
Oh, no.
It's strength plus the willpower bonus, so it'd be 23.
Oh, okay, so it's 23. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, man, you're a house. That shake weight has been.
Okay. Sorry, 23.
Okay, so 23, and you rolled an 8, so that's still success by. Oh my God, this system's gonna make me do a lot more math.
It's 1 degree of success.
One degree of success. Okay, so she lunges forward, and with your makeshift melee weapon there, you're going to, with a 3 on the speed dice, you're just gonna whap her right in the chin with your clipboard. And as she reels back, Clyde is gonna grab her like in a bear hug there.
Full Nelson. Keep the face away.
And
Keep pressure on the neck.
as you all are standing there, you are struggling with this apparently diminutive woman here, Clyde. She is putting a much more struggle than you would expect of someone of her size. And Quinn, she is thrashing and foaming at the mouth, almost saliva slinging everywhere, and she's very intent on getting you. It appears.
If she is still lunging, is she still saying my name, or is she just kind of like?
Now it's just a guttural.
Cool, I'm gonna hit her again then.
Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit more rolling this time. So, roll your 10 percentile, and roll. Let me find the thingy. I apologize. Roll one of your white dice to see if your clipboard breaks. And roll 2 red dice.
Okay. Oh no, I just dropped one. So I'll get another. Okay, what do you want first?
Does it succeed?
Yes.
How many degrees of success?
Just a straight success.
So it's less.
It was less than 10 difference.
Okay, that's 1 success.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah,
Yes.
1 success.
And your red dice?
Total of 6.
Okay. And your white dice?
6.
Okay. Clyde, you've got this poor woman in a full Nelson, and you've almost just like put her head out there on like just a spotlight, and Quinn tees up and just whacks her.
That is not what I'm doing this for. Stop.
Catches her right in the side of the face. Your clipboard breaks as you do this, and a part of it, as it cracks at this angle, that a sharp part catches her right in the side of the head, pierces her skull, and she goes limp.
Oh my God.
You're my witness. She was attacking me. Calm down. Calm down. Look. She came at me. You saw it happen.
We didn't have to do.
We did, or she would have come after me. Thank you for saving my life.
No,
Clifford.
no.
Thank you.
Oh, it's Clyde. My name is Clyde.
Right, Clyde. Of course, that's totally what I meant. It'll be okay. We're gonna go and is there a PA system with the security cameras and stuff?
Yes. Sure.
I'll go over to the PA system and just like press the button. Security to boardroom C immediately, please. Maybe bring a medic.
Definitely bring a medic, please.
Sorry for that kind of call. You have a radio that you have for contacting the different teams.
Then that's what I would use.
Okay. You don't get a response. Nothing but static.
This
and as
is
you're standing
Quinn
there,
Strong. Come on.
As you're standing there, you notice the security cameras and you see a riot going on the soccer field. What you saw the fist fight earlier, and now it's a full-on riot. And as you're watching, 2 police officers get pulled into the pile. Another one joins the fray, and another one opens fire. And as you're watching, you see them flee, and you watch one get tackled and torn apart.
Clyde, bar the door.
Bar
the door. Bar the door.
Bar the door. Okay. He goes and takes one of the chairs, and he just puts it in the door handle slots like you see it in the movies.
What is happening? What is happening?
Okay, maybe it's just like a riot from the convention. Maybe something scary happened at the convention.
They just attacked police officers. That's not nothing. Is
I mean, some cops deserve it. Let's go to Twitter. Like he's gonna go to Twitter and see what they're saying.
You pull up your phone, and you have no cell service.
No.
What does it say?
But you see, there's a text message that says, "Alert, alert, alert. Shelter in place. Shelter in place. Shelter in place."
Okay. The phones are down, and there's an alert like this is not a test alert, saying to get to shelter.
For what? For what purpose? For what reason?
Okay, well, now, let's take this. And he points to the assistant. Let's take this, and then we add it with that, and then we put into perspective this. And
are you trying to do math right now?
But that's the only thing that makes sense. It's the universal language.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in a boardroom with a nerd.
There's really only one. I mean, Arkham Razor. You know, there's one thing that makes sense, and I loathe to even think it because it's crazy, and nobody wants to.
Out with it.
Zombies.
Zombies.
Have you ever seen anybody act like that and then look outside and now the phone's not working?
No, but I haven't killed anyone either.
Well, now you have. You did that.
If she was a zombie, she was already dead. I didn't do anything.
Well, we need to. Okay, I did. So I was a counselor medic for a little bit, so maybe I can see. Maybe I can find cause of death. I don't think somebody just dies.
I don't think sitting around a campfire and singing Kumbaya is really gonna help her at this point. Do you?
Do you have any ideas? Because you're just doing a lot of critiquing my ideas.
Okay.
And nobody else is coming up with ideas.
Shh. Okay. All right. Here's what we do. Look at me. Look at me, Clyde.
Okay.
You and I.
Yes.
We're gonna stay here
Okay.
until the military arrives.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. I don't know that is what are we gonna do for food? I mean, we have to think about the hierarchy of needs. You know, we've got food, shelter, water.
There's both of those things downstairs, right? There's.
But there are people downstairs. Is the thing.
Well, maybe they don't know what's going on yet. I'll bet we could beat them to the food.
And eventually, so we have to go now. Then.
Yes. Let's go. We can leave her here. I don't really want to come back.
This isn't exactly the most secure location. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons with some friends, and they had like
you played Dungeons and Dragons. Oh God!
Yes. Don't! It's having a resurgence, and it's a really nice, fun.
You were here attending the convention, weren't you?
No, but I did volunteer to oversee the accounting for the event because it got me a discount off of tickets. And Carrie Hills is gonna be here.
This is hell. Okay, well, where should we barricade ourselves up?
Okay, we need to find.
I have a hotel room.
That's a dead zone. That's where you go to die because that's where everybody's going. There's so many people there. We need to go where people aren't because if I'm right, then people are what the zombies.
But if they can't get into my room, there's only one key.
Yeah, but I mean, have you seen 28 Days Later? They can like run and like.
I don't really watch TV. Was there ever like an NPR article or something?
I'm trying to. Well, there's definitely wouldn't have been a serial on it, but that is a really good podcast. No. There's. How do you not watch anything? Okay. Oh no.
And we're going to shift away.
I can't.
To the camera's gonna travel down the hall around the corner to Daniel and Todd as they angrily push past. They've just lost their seats to the front seats to the Princess Bride cast reunion panel. And Daniel, you had the perfect question that you were going to ask Carrie, and you had the perfect spot. You knew you were going to get called on. If this turns out to be some stupid hoax.
Oh my God, I'm gonna kill her, Tom. I'm gonna kill her. That's just it. I'm gonna punch her until she dies. You can do that, right? You can punch someone to death, right? Well, I mean, I guess I can.
I mean,
but
the physics
can
behind
I hire
it.
Someone?
Your
Can
knuckles
I punch
would probably.
someone's neck off, like in Mortal Kombat? Could I do that to her?
I think I saw MythBusters on that or something like that, where they could do it, but they had to get a lot of pneumatics involved, and ultimately, it was not something that the human body could do without tearing out your ligaments and breaking your own knuckles.
Worth it, though. Totally worth it. God, she's a bitch. All right, Cassandra, what's wrong?
As you say that, she comes flying around the corner and throws her arms around you.
I immediately deflect her to fall on the ground. I don't want her touching me.
She stumbles, and as you do this, you notice that her hair is matted in blood.
Great.
Oh, it was. We left. we were going back to the hotel because I told oh my God, I told Matt that I had a headache and that I needed to go take some medicine, and then I was gonna make him go get me a coffee, and we were some guys came around the corner and they were being really aggressive, and I thought they were just like in their costume or whatever, and then they had jumped on Matt, and there was so much blood. Oh my God.
Cassandra, where's Matt?
He's out there. And she points
back. You left him?
I didn't have it. They were beating him.
Yeah, some loving girlfriend you turned out to be. God, let's go. Come on, Tom. Let's go get Matt. I would like to just like take in my surroundings to see what's going on. Would acumen come in to trade here? That's what I have, right? Acumen.
What's acumen say? What? No, not a seasoning. What?
It's not a cumin. I want to use my
on.
cumin right now.
I have it written out, I think. Yeah.
I have it up here right now.
Do we all have
this
acumen?
character has a degree of situational awareness and can come up with solutions quickly. Special features: each tier adds a +1 confidence point each time a GM uses a location hazard against the character or the party he or she is in.
Okay. Yeah, we are not using a location hazard at this moment.
Okay.
But that is a good skill to have.
Well, apparently we all have it, so it's great.
That's wonderful for me to know. I'm not going to try and surprise you with anything.
Got lots of seasoning up in here.
So much cumin.
Yep. So much cumin. I would just like to take in my surroundings. What else is happening besides this really annoying woman just trying to throw herself at me, which I am, again, not interested. Okay.
So as you
Back up.
sort of stop to take account of everything, you notice that when you came in through the doors, there was security standing at the doors and checking and making sure, all the usual, making sure you had your badge, making sure that you had prop weapons, not real weapons, so on and so forth. And they're gone. They're not there. And Cassandra's just bawling, and she's like, I went to try to find help, and they wouldn't help me in there.
Yeah. Shut up, Cassandra. Shut up. Tom, we've gone to many conventions. How often do they leave the doors unguarded?
I don't think that ever happened. I mean, you remember that time that David Tennant showed up and the badge checkers left to go see him, and they got fired, and there was a big thing, but the security guys never leave.
Yeah. Well, that's weird. Okay, Cassandra, take a deep breath. All right, now just calm the fuck down and just tell me, what did these guys look like? How many of them were there, and where are they now?
Yeah, right out the doors between here and the conference center. That's where they jumped us. They came around the corner of the building, and you're gonna laugh at me. They were Ninja Turtles. Like
old Ninja Turtles, or like the new ones? Like, did they look like the rubber suits, which were the cool ones, or did they look like
what? I don't know. It was like Michelangelo, I think, with the red, and Donatello with the swords or something. I don't know. They just had their faces painted green.
Painted green. Oh God. You are the worst. Useless woman. Okay, let's find some security.
Right now. Matt is in trouble.
Hey, not making fun of you. Pointing out facts. Don't take it so hard or change. Those are your only options. Now, let's go find a security guard.
Are you staying in the building, or are you going outside?
I'm going to go outside to see if I can find a security guard and my best friend Matt.
So you start to make your way towards the door, and she grabs your hand and starts dragging you, trying to get you to go faster. Right out here. And out front there are some pathways there leading between this building and the conference center. And she drags you a little bit to the right. I don't know what direction that is. As you're leaving, it's to the left. She drags you to the left there. And you see there's a large pool of blood with several footprints through it, and footprints leading away from you towards the other side of the Alumni Center.
Is there any way that I could confuse this for fake blood? And maybe it's a staged thing that they're trying to do for a new zombie film that's coming out?
I mean, you can go try and tell the difference between real blood and fake blood. How would you like to do that?
I thought I'd use my
Taste
cumin,
it.
but apparently that's not it. I will just go and look closer at it, and then ask Cassandra to touch it. I'm not touching it.
When you get over close to it, you are struck with the smell of iron. And she reaches down and pokes it, and it's thick and tacky. Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, I think that's real blood. We need to get out of here. We need to call 911. Give me your phone. I don't have any pockets in this costume.
This is why you always carry a bag. And so I pull my phone out of my bag. And I see, no service, right?
No service, and there's that point to area message that says alert, 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 shelter in place, shelter in place, shelter in place.
Oh.
What are you doing? Call 911. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's got to be
Cassandra,
somebody.
You're not helping. Okay? You are just not helping the situation. Tom, I need you to keep her quiet. Also, Tom, we may want to head back to the hotel room and fast, okay?
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. When you hear what sounds like a dragging noise, like somebody's dragging something heavy across the ground. And you turn around in the direction that the footsteps, the bloody footprints had gone. You see Matt coming back towards you, and he's dragging his left leg behind him like it's broken or hurt in some way. And he's got what looks like something just ripped a chunk out of his face, and he's got blood running down the side of his face, and his right arm as well has several chunks of flesh ripped out of it.
Oh my god! Matt! You didn't tell me they had a Walking Dead makeup place here? What the? This is what all this was about? Oh.
Dude,
so
I don't think that's makeup, man. Matt, are you okay? Oh my god!
You know,
oh
Matt,
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Here,
oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Watch, okay? And I just shove Cassandra towards Matt.
As you shove her, and she loses her balance and trips and rolls into him and falls, and his feet.
See, it's just like the time in Atlanta. It's not that big a deal.
Knocked out from under him, he falls on top of her, and immediately bites into her arm, and she is screaming. Daniel, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Shit. Okay, so, Tom, Plan Z. We gotta get out of here. This is a real zombie apocalypse. Let's move.
Oh my god, you fucking killed her, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
How was I supposed to know? Yeah, take your fucking teeth out. Alright, how was I supposed to know? Okay? I thought it was the same shit. He did this in Atlanta! You remember? Like 3 years ago, it was Atlanta. He had all the makeup done.
There was not this much blood. Are you kidding me?
I thought they were doing a better job last time. It didn't look believable.
You are the worst fucking human. I am done with you. I am out.
No, come on. We gotta get back to the room. Let's go back to the room, and then you can leave me, okay?
Yeah, fuck you, man. Oh my god. All right, yeah. Let's go. Let's get to the fucking hotel.
Strength in numbers. Strength in numbers. Let's get to the hotel room.
Jesus fucking Christ. And at that, Matt looks up from his Cassandra feast. He's got blood dripping down from his chin, and he starts to stand up and begins to make his way towards you. He's not moving very fast.
Matt, if you had dressed in your full Jedi robes, you might not have gotten bit today. Okay? And then I run.
Dude, are you kidding me? And he takes off running with you. So the local hotel is on the other side of the conference center. I'm I'm gonna put your squad car in a particular location here now. I'm gonna do a little finger wavy bullshit. So Maxwell, you have gotten back to your car, and you are. How you feeling? How you feeling there, buddy?
Pretty shaky. Lots of adrenaline.
Would it be safe to say you're not exactly sure where you're going right now?
Nope. In fact, first thing I do when I get in the car is I grab the radio, and I'm trying to get dispatch. Judy.
So you make a couple calls, and you don't get anything back but static at first. And after your fourth attempt, hey, yeah, this is Judy. Who is this? This you, Maxwell?
Judy, this is Max.
My God, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but some shit's going down. It looks like your area there was ground zero for some sort of massive riot, and it spread to the rest of the city really quickly. Look, we've got all units out in the field. We had an ambulance get flipped over downtown. Look, this is some serious shit. Are you okay? Do you have contact with the other squad cars there?
We lost, I'll say, the other two officers, and Officer Scott as well, to the riot.
Lost them? What the fuck do you mean? They're not fucking Cheerios.
Sorry. I don't know. I lost them in the crowd. They got attacked and pulled into the middle of the riot. Judy, has anyone else phoned in? Is this happening anywhere else?
Yeah, all over the fucking city. Didn't you hear me? They flipped an ambulance downtown. I've sent out every trooper. We got everybody out there. We're calling everybody back in. I'm alone here. I was securing the door. They're banging at the door out front. They look like they're crazed or something.
What?
They're all hopped up on goober medicine or something. I don't know.
Have we? Fuck. Shit. Judy, if you need me, I'm on radio. I have to pull out of here.
Yeah, get yourself somewhere safe. Barricade up. Look, don't try and handle this by yourself. I know you're a hero, but now's not hero time. Look, I got a lock and load here. It looks like they're gonna breach. And you hear, all right, take care of yourself there, Maxwell. Hopefully I see you on the other side.
Yeah, Judy, don't shoot any innocents. Again. I'm gonna put down the radio. Max is driving to the hospital. He's gunning it. Sirens blazing.
Oh boy, I gotta see where the hospital is here. So the fastest route would probably be to hop on 20, but you know that's all blocked off right now. You got the Jersey barricades up, so you're gonna flip around you're gonna come out of the field here, and you're gonna flip around and head on Southwestern Boulevard on your car. Okay. Cherries flying, sirens wailing. You're just getting past the Hilton's on your right, when two strangely dressed fellows run out the road in front of you. I'm gonna need Daniel. I'm gonna need you to give me a is it dodge in this system? Yeah, give me a dodge. And Maxwell, give me a you don't have navigation, do you know?
So, oh wait.
No, go ahead while I'm looking for this.
I just had a quick question. When it's kind of both side by side, the darkened one is we take the bonus, and then the lighter one we take the
other way around.
One section.
Flipped.
Other way around. Okay, so we take the one section from the darkened one, and
you take the full number for the darkened one, and you add the bonus for the lighter one.
Yeah. So for dodge,
okay.
you'd roll your you're looking at perception and your strength bonus, so like 43 or whatever.
Okay, so it'd be 42.
Okay. And for Maxwell, I'm gonna have to get a little creative here because I want to do like your reflexes. So a strange one. Let's do balance because I think perception and willpower actually works pretty well there. So roll me a balance. I know that's a little bit wonky.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Well, I got 89.
Oh shit.
That is 4 degrees of failure.
4 degrees of failure, and how many degrees of success did you have there, Daniel?
It's every 15 is a success?
10.
Every 10 is a success. Then 4 degrees of success.
Okay. Since you got successes and you got failures, they actually kind of cancel each other out here. Except for the fact that there's a third character in this scene.
Uh-oh.
You go screaming around the corner here. Sirens blaring, lights are flashing. These 2 strangely dressed individuals dash out in front of you. You jerk the wheel to one side. One of them goes diving over the hood of your car, and the other one you clip square in the chest. He tries to do a jump, and your front bumper just catches him, and he goes spinning. It looks like his skin was painted green. Was his hair green too?
Fuck.
So am I laying on top of the hood of his car right now?
No, you kind of jumped over it, and you're landing and you're laying in the middle of the road there.
Okay. Okay.
And you just saw Tom get clocked.
Son of a bitch! And I get up. What the hell is wrong with you? Aren't you a cop? Can't you see and drive at the same time?
I'm gonna put the car in park. Shit.
I start banging on the car, like on the hood of it. Hey! What are you doing?
Get off of the fucking car!
Whoa! That escalated very quickly. Okay, let's just calm down. Let's just calm down, okay? I'm not one of them. Here, look. Okay. I'm not one of them. See? No bitiness, all right? Talking to you, everything's fine.
Has he been bitten?
No, you killed him with your car.
Oh, God, I don't feel so. Oh, that hurts.
Okay, so you didn't kill him, but here's the sitch. We're clearly in a zombie apocalypse now, and I'm not saying we should leave my close and dear friend.
You touch the car, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna rush over to the green kid.
He is struggling to breathe. It looks like his left side is sort of caved in, and he has blood coming out when he coughs.
Are you alright? Obviously not. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and pick him up.
Stupid fucking question.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. You probably cracked a couple of vertebrae in his spine. You see, we would have to put him on a board and then move him, but you know, we're kind of pressed for time. So
I'm gonna do my best to get him in the back of the squad car. If you're gonna help me with him, then get over here.
Oh, fine. I'll walk over there. Tom, don't make me regret this, and don't you bite me.
He is screaming every second as you lift him into the car. Oh God, it hurts.
Yeah, but look at the bright side, man. You're not being eaten by zombies. You know, could be worse.
Both of you give me a percentile 10 roll for listen.
So when you say a percentile 10, do you just mean one of the percentile dice?
No, sorry, just
the
roll
10.
roll
Okay.
the 2, yeah, for listen.
Okay. 47.
And what's your listen score? That would be perception and willpower again.
Perception and willpower.
Yep.
So 44.
Okay.
Mine's 43, and I rolled 44.
So both of you failed.
Failed.
Yeah. So the difference here with degrees of failure, you don't actually get a degree of failure until your first 10. So if you needed to roll a 40 and you rolled a 45, you're good until you hit 50. On the success side, the successes start at the first one. So you get a degree of success regardless if you succeed by 1 or 9 or 10.
Good.
So you have a failure, but it's not, you don't get one of those little degrees of failure.
Okay.
So as you're loading him into the car, Max, you notice as you shut the door, you see a reflection behind you. And then you hear, as one of the robed Harry Potter kids has reached the road and is coming towards you and Daniel.
I haven't seen him yet, right?
Correct.
Kid, get in the car.
Whoa, first off, not Kip. Second, where are we going? Okay, I gotta
To
get
the
back to my
hospital.
hotel room. No,
I'm
no,
gonna open
no,
the car
no,
door.
that's a terrible idea. Do not go to the hospital. Have you never seen a zombie film? It's like Ground Zero, man.
I'm in the front seat now, and I'm going to point at the window, like knocking on the glass, pointing at the approaching figure.
Oh shit! And I climb in very quickly. All right, so I guess we're going to the hospital. Hooray! Can we make a quick stop? I need something from my hotel room.
I'm not even going to honor that with a response.
It's very important. If this is the beginning of an apocalypse, then I am going to need very important things, namely my glasses. Okay? So,
Your buddy's dying in the back, and you want your glasses. Great.
listen, he's a great guy. He is. And I'm sorry, Tom. I truly am. But he is going to die. And this is clearly, I mean, let me ask you this. Have you ever watched anything by George Romero? Anything at all? Did you ever see Night of the Living Dead?
Either get out or shut up.
Oh God, this is such a tough thing to do.
One.
Just drive by and I'll jump out then. Okay, just drive by the hotel room. I'll jump out then. How's that?
I mean, you got the hotel's on the other side of the road right now. If you look at the map, you guys are right on the main road there on Southwestern Boulevard between the conference center and the hotel. But
okay. Well,
coming towards you right now are more and more Harry Potter zombies coming up from the track and field center. So they are quickly cutting off your escape route to the hotel.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna.
The longer you talk,
I'm gonna start going. I'm just gonna get out. Okay, I'm going to the hotel room. You can civilian in danger. Your job, protect, serve. Just saying. I'm gonna head that way, and you might want to join me. Okay? And I start going.
I'm going to drive away.
All right. I will figure out where the hospital is here in a moment. And see, you're going to continue down Southwestern Boulevard with a screaming kid in the backseat. Oh, God! The Harry Potter folks are starting to get onto the road as you take off. I'm not going to make you roll for it, as you are able to dodge around this crowd before they actually get. But as soon as you pass them, several do peel off and start heading in your direction as you run towards the hotel. We are going to skip back to the alumni center now, to our intrepid zombie slayers, as the only ones so far that have slain a zombie. We don't know what these are yet.
Oh shit.
Okay, we just need to go downstairs, get food.
No, I have to go to my hotel.
What do you mean?
My medicine. I can't not have it.
Oh, funk! I don't have my medicine either.
We'll just be real quick, and then we'll come right back.
Oh. We need to, arm ourselves or something.
Okay.
Are there, fire axes or something?
I mean, this is your town. I would like to unscrew the top portion of a stanchion and have it like a bat.
Like a red dividing rope thing?
Yeah, but like the standy part.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys have exited the boardroom there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all on one level. So as you leave, you head back towards the main lobby area there where the line had previously formed. Everybody's gone.
On the way out, do we see any like fire axes for like, you know?
You see fire extinguishers, but not fire axes.
I will take a fire extinguisher.
It's about the same thing. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You hear the doors have been closed, and you hear Carrie Yule's voice going on about some amusing anecdote when he was with Andre the Giant, and then you hear appreciative laughter from the audience. The doors are closed. It seems like nothing strange is going on in there.
Like, I have to just take a look.
Are you shitting me right now?
Look, it's Carrie Yules, Princess Bride. Saw.
I will have him come to your house and sing you happy birthday. Would you just come on?
Can you actually get him?
Yes,
to
I
do that?
can.
Okay, yeah, let's go. I'm gonna hold you to your word, though.
Put it in the fucking contract.
Okay, well, I know how much you adhere to contracts.
Go meet
Fine,
Carrie
let's-
Yules. Okay, can we just go? I have to get my medicine. We've got to get some food, and then we're gonna stay put. We can take Carrie Yules with us if you want.
That would be amazing. Should I let him know?
What is wrong with you?
I'm very stressed out. I don't know what's going on. I'm freaking out. Things aren't going well with my wife. Like, there's a lot happening.
Hold on. We're please don't cry. I don't know how to deal with emotional reactions.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just, it's a lot today, and I'm just doing the best that I can, okay? So let's just, I'll walk away from Carrie Yules because that's a part of my problem. Impulse control, I need to focus. That's why I need my medicine.
You
so let's
sound
go.
like daytime television. Can we keep going?
Fine, let's go. And there's some insightful things on daytime television.
I don't even. How is this my life right now?
You know, I wouldn't even be here if you would have just agreed to pay the overages that your company owes.
I think there's still some disagreement
Don't.
about who really owes who here.
The concert ran 30 minutes over. It's in the paperwork.
We can argue about this tomorrow, all day if you want.
will.
You know what? We can argue about it forever. I don't care. But can we please go get our medicine and some food and just sit until all of this is settled down?
Okay, let's go. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Okay. Do we see anything like immediately surrounding us right now that's off?
So, Quinn, you notice that your security guards and badge checkers are not at their post. The tables there where they do like the weapon inspection and everything are empty. The doors are not propped open or anything, but the lobby is empty. It's strange. There should at least be ushers outside of the door. You know, it's not completely uncommon that the ushers go in to watch the thing, but this lobby is empty.
And there should at least be people who wanted to see the Carrie Yules panel and couldn't make it, so they're standing outside the door. So something strange is
Maybe
happening.
security escorted them out of the building. I did ask that they kind of crack down on that this year.
Wait, you asked them to do what now?
To escort loiterers out of the building.
You really
Look,
just
if
don't
they
think-
are going to pay the extra $75 for VIP access to this kind of stuff, then I don't...
you really don't get the con experience, and that shows, and that's why these. You know what? That's not important. We need. Let's go get your medicine. Let's just Let's focus.
Okay, well, you know what, my position and pay grade would argue with you on that, but yeah, let's go get our stuff.
God. Capitalism.
Is there like a sky bridge or something that leads to the Hilton?
No. I had to zoom in. No, there's not a sky bridge. So right now, you all are at the Alumni Center exiting through the same door that Daniel and poor Tom just exited moments before. The OSU Conference Center will be ahead of you, and then your hotel is on the other side of that. So you'll have to cross Southwestern Boulevard.
Do we see like bodies and stuff on the floor?
Yeah.
So as you exit the Alumni Center, off to your left, there is a pool of blood, and there is a young woman on the ground, sort of like starting to convulse. Very similar motions as you saw your assistant making not 10 minutes before.
Okay, we need to go.
Yeah, without a better vocabulary word, I will scurry.
Good. Scurry.
Towards the hotel.
Okay. As you all round the corner of the OSU Conference Center, I imagine you do sort of a Scooby-Doo stop as you see, first you see a police car tearing off down the road. Right before it tore off, you saw a strangely garbed young man jump out of the car and run towards the hotel. And coming over the rise is a gaggle of Harry Potter cosplayers making strange noises as they begin to cross the road towards you. They do start to peel off. A few peel off towards the hotel after the young man that dashed away, and many more go towards the sirens of the car.
Oh no!
Is the car stopped?
No, the car has peeled off away from you all.
Is there a separate entrance to the hotel, perhaps?
Yeah, there's a loading dock, and actually the main entrance is off of 26th Street. So from where you guys are at, if you dash straight, you're going to run into the Harry Potter cosplayers. But that would be to the back entrance and like the lounge area. If you ran down Southwestern Boulevard and cut across, then you could enter through the main entrance.
I can't speak for Clyde, but I feel like I would go the way that's not towards these sick people.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than Harry Potter fans in 2021. They should know better.
Shade. So as you are standing there contemplating this, and you see the young man dashing around the crowd towards the Hilton there, the police car is peeling away. You hear a terrible noise. And Daniel, you hear this as well. And even you, Maxwell, you hear this increasingly loud whine that's coming from above, and it's getting louder. And then it starts to be accompanied by a massive roar as a jetliner, a 737, falls out of the sky and crashes not 3 miles away, right on the Willamette River and the downtown of Corvallis. It's directly in your field of view as you're driving, Maxwell. All of you turn around to watch as the engines sputter and scream, and it crashes into the ground in a giant fireball. You slam on the brakes. You hear poor Tom in the back, "Oh, God," as he falls out of the seat and slams into the partition between your seats. And your vision is covered with a fireball. And that is where we're going to stop for the evening.
Ooh, so good.
Thank you all so
Oh my
much
God.
for playing along with us there. that was a blast. I hope it wasn't too difficult to keep up with as we navigated day one of the zombie apocalypse. Don't worry. Carrie Ewells and the cast of The Princess Bride will still come into play. We might even see Here Come the Mummies, the band that was scheduled to play at the theater this evening.
Swear to God.
P.S. guys, I love Here Come the
Zombie
Mummies.
band.
I fucking love Here Come the Mummies. I'm so stoked.
So as we outro here, last opportunity. Did we get the giveaway working?
It Cloudbot was fighting me all night. I think perhaps maybe we figure out how to do a Twitter giveaway instead, or maybe we just do this next week. I apologize, Justice, but it would not start no matter what I did.
That is quite all right. We will work it out, and we will do something special next week. Apologies for that.
We tried. He
But we
even tried
won't.
to be super clever and sneaky
I know,
about
right?
it too.
Like, it
I
was
know.
like
did,
in
and
the
it worked.
game, yeah.
We
It
tried.
really worked. I almost pulled out my phone to do it, and I was like, "Oh wait, no, this isn't. It's not for me. Okay, got it."
You know what? It's because self-service is down, everybody. This isn't a mistake on
Yeah.
Cloudbot.
It's true.
It's in real life meta.
Yeah. Self-service is down. You couldn't actually get there. Thank you all
Turns
so
out
much.
Justice truly is God, so he just made it to where it didn't work anymore.
Yeah. Blinked. I snapped. Oh man. Real quick, we're gonna go around in reverse order. Tell the folks at home where they can find you, and what you got going on this week. What they should tune in and check you out. And we will definitely be here next week. So, Alexander, once more, who you are, where you are, what you got going on.
I'm Alexander Eccles. You can find me on Instagram at Alexander_Eccles. Really difficult. I mean, it's super simple for everyone. As for things that I've got going on right now that are coming out this week, nothing. But like I said, I've got a video game coming out featuring yours truly.
As Lupus.
And that should come out not as Lupus,
Lupus.
with Lupus.
Oh,
It's a
I'm
very
sorry. That's a
strange
sad video game.
You just got lupus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got lupus?
You're in the hospital, and House is coming around and diagnosing you, and you just keep saying that's not lupus.
And then you
Exactly
die.
what's
It's a real
happening.
short
I remember
game.
that episode.
Yeah.
It's all
Very
POV
short.
too.
Yeah, they didn't want it to be too long because they know that everybody's attention span is shrinking these days. They were just like, let's just make it a really short game where you die of lupus. It's no big
Testing
deal.
something new. Oh, see, that's
Yeah,
real
trying
sad.
something
I don't
new.
like it anymore. Never mind. I hate this joke.
When does that come out? When does that come out? What's the actual name of it? When does it come out?
It's actually called Lupus Ex Machina, and it is supposed to come out. Well, it was supposed to come out this month, but it got pushed back. So I'll let you know next week.
All right. Hopefully we'll have a link and everybody can get a hold of that. Lord Fancy, who are you? Where can people find you? What you got going on?
I'm Lord Fancy. You can find me as such on all the socials, and no, Luna, not Francie, as people like to say. You will not find me anywhere on that.
Except
tomorrow,
your OnlyFans is Lord Francie.
Lord
Well,
Fancy.
you know what? You got to keep it under wraps, okay? So tomorrow we will have episode 2 of the Return of Fancy's Fables. We had a great time last week, and this week they're going to be heading into the Sunless Citadel, so that's going to be pretty cool.
Oh boy.
And yeah, you can also find me on every other Thursday on this channel as well for Iron, Dust, and Blood.
Yep. We will be. I've got an exciting episode planned for the next one. And swinging across to Ms. Quinn Strong.
Hey folks, still Diana. You can find me here a lot of the time. So tomorrow I'll be over on Like 7 Spoons channel, playing my best girl Marthala in our Treasure Tuesday D&D campaign, which is currently happening on Wednesdays. Ha. Thursday you can find me over on Wizard Rex TV playing some Call of Cthulhu. Friday we're doing our session 0 for Mage, so that'll be back next week. And yeah, just find me on Twitter at Tamiko Diana. That's where all of my stuff gets posted.
And last but certainly not least, the indomitable Noir Enigma.
Hello, everybody. I'm Noir. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram as the Noir Enigma. You can find me on TikTok as just Noir Enigma because, again, I forgot my password. Tomorrow on my Facebook channel, I am coming out with the second GM tip video where I will be teaching you how to use Snapcam and VoiceMod to have fun little effects for your games like this one. It didn't work. There it is.
Cool.
So please check that out. Also on Mondays over on Critical Misses, Kingsguard, my 5th edition game, is back on. So please check that out. We are a Roll20 Spotlight. And I've been working on this campaign setting for 20 years. So
Damn.
But that's me.
And I have been your game master for the evening. I'm the other half of the team here at Bard and Barbarian. We do something now. We are up to, well, mostly just Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we have several streams on those days. So tune back in Thursday morning for our But What If news channel, where we talk about things in the gaming industry, Kickstarters that have piqued our fancy, and fun survival techniques. This morning we talked about ranged weapons in the zombie apocalypse. That starts at 10 a.m. Eastern.
10 p.m.
And Wednesdays, like Diana said, I'm over on Like Seven Spoons playing Relic, my my bard cleric thing. He's actually just a bard. He tells everybody he's a cleric though. And again, Fridays we'll be back over on Q Times doing Mage starting next week. I thank you all so much for joining us tonight and going along with this experiment. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast running it. You guys are amazing.
Who's
can't
online?
thank my cast
Who can
enough.
we raid?
Pyre is, Cricky is. Those are the only two people I see.
Let's-
Hunter's Entertainment is streaming right
Oh, that's
now.
right. Rag and Bone. Cynthia said she might be playing tonight, so let's do that.
Rag and Bone, another.
Is it Hunters? And we're gonna try that. We'll see. We'll see if that works.
Last but not least, we'll make an announcement about our Stream Loot cards coming for the game next week. So hopefully you can join in, play some with the players here, mess with me, mess with them, good and bad, and check out our Ko-fi. We'll put up a link on our Twitch. Actually, it's on our link tree. So check out our Ko-fi. Everything that you donate to that goes to help support our players
To
here, the
these
cast
lovely people.
that have spent their time coming and hanging out with us. So thank you all so much. We love you. We'll see you next week.